Good afternoon. I'm Ryan McHugh, the mayor of Cudahy. We have an urgent announcement. We need Cudahy residents to not use water. We don't want them to water their lawns, do the laundry, take a shower, take a bath, even a drop. We need it all. We're running short on water. Even residents of St. Francis, we're begging them all to not use the water. We're running very short. We put about 8.5 million gallons of water on this fire already. And so we can't allow any water to go to an unworthy cause. The city of Cudahy is responding very well to this fire. We have 27 fire departments on the scene. We have 130 firefighters. We have 75 police officers comprised of police, sheriff, and state patrol. And they're all going around the secured, evacuated area. The Milwaukee County Transit System has provided us 7 buses with drivers. We open up a shelter with volunteers from St. Francis, South Milwaukee, Cudahy, Milwaukee, Waukesha County, the Red Cross, and Salvation Army. We've taken in over 225 people, and they're being held at the South Milwaukee High School. We have many different government entities that are helping us out today. We have FEMA, the EPA, the DNR, Milwaukee County, OSHA, the State Patrol, Emergency Government, Wisconsin State Emergency Government, and all the police and fire and DPW and inspections from the city of Cudahy. This is a fire that continues to, once we think we got a handle on it, it flares up. The wind has not been our friend, and we need all the water we can. So please, if you're at home, please don't use your water. Any questions?
Why all the dark smoke in the past 1 hour? What happened?
We believe it's from the wind. The wind shifted, and that's just added more fuel to the fire.
Where's the water coming from? I know that obviously you have municipal supply here, but I understand hooked up to the city of Milwaukee too.
We did. We contacted the city of Milwaukee, who supplies water to St. Francis, and we opened up a valve, a 12-inch valve from Milwaukee to Cudahy. So that added water, but we've put more water onto the fire, and we're running low.
Has that firewall been breached? And if it has, is there any additional risk of ammonia leaking into the air?
I don't know.
What's going to happen in the next 2-3 hours? What's the potential for people staying in a shelter tonight and the possibility of the guard being called in?
Well, I was really hoping to have this meeting today to say that all is clear, but it's not. It still is a dangerous situation. We're asking people to evacuate within a 1-mile radius. The wind has shifted on numerous occasions throughout the day, and so we don't want people to be in their homes and think it's okay only to have the wind shift and have a smoke and possible ammonia.
Is it your concern that as long as you see smoke, there's potential danger for people who are living near that plant?
Well, you just want to be careful. You know, the police chief, fire chief, our emergency management team, we're all consulting with one another to make sure that our citizens are safe. And once we believe our citizens are safe, then we'll allow them to return. But let it be known that we have 75 officers patrolling the evacuated area. If someone out there thinks that they're going to get by and come to Cudahy and commit a crime, they're sorely mistaken. We will put them in jail and we will arrest them. And so we're not going to tolerate any type of behavior like that.
What about the air quality? Is it safe? What guarantees can you give folks that it is?
At this time, I have not spoken with anybody from the EPA or DNR, so I can't answer that question.
At this point, have any firefighters been injured or any residents had injuries due to this fire?
Not that I've heard of.
Can you give us a sense of what is burning?
I don't know.
Is it the old plant, the new plant?
Primarily the older portion of the plant.
Is there any update from Patrick Cudahy Company on if workers should report tomorrow?
They haven't said so.
Brian, on the water, Cudahy gets its water directly from the city of Milwaukee?
Cudahy gets its water directly from the city of Cudahy. We have our own water utility treatment plant, and we are running at full capacity.
Yeah, can you truck it from the lake or something like that, pump fill tankers? Are you looking at that?
I don't know.
Those people who have been evacuated, should they be making plans this evening to stay elsewhere this evening?
I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. I went over and visited the people that are in the South Milwaukee High School, and their spirits are high. And I got to tell you, South Milwaukee has done a very nice job taking care of them. The school district, the rec department, the city of South Milwaukee, they've really been good friends to the city of Cudahy, so I thank them.
At the most recent point that you've talked to the fire chief, the last time we heard from him, he was optimistic that they were getting that fire under control. Is that still the case?
I don't know. I was supposed to meet with him at 3 o'clock, and he had to cancel the meeting because there were flare-ups.
Are you going to come back and announce again when people can use their water again?
We certainly will. Well, we ask that, yes, we will. When people can use their water again, we'll let you know. When it's safe for residents to return home, we will let you know.
Are you prepared to, as people get off work, more people might want to return to that
Yes.
area? Are meals going to be served? Where can
Yes.
people go to eat?
The South Milwaukee High School is prepared. They have a whole team and the EOC set up in the high school, and they're ready for whatever comes their way.
Are you looking at expanding the evacuation area?
Not at this time.
Population in Cudahy is 19,000. How many are in that evacuated area roughly?
Boy, maybe 15,000.
15,000 live in that 1 square mile area?
Approximately. It's a pretty big chunk of our community.
Have you been in contact with the governor? Is the governor providing any help?
I did declare a state of emergency this morning at 11:50, and I've asked for additional resources from the county, which has obliged, and the state.
And the state level, it would be the DNR?
The State Patrol has pledged any assistance that we need, and I know our police chief and fire chief have also been in contact with the state government.
Has there been any effort to attack the fire from the air? I know you're using a lot of ladder trucks, but was there any sense of bringing in something that could attack it from the air?
That would be great, but not that I know of.
Is this still a defensive firefighting effort?
I don't know. I wish the chief were to be here, but he's got more important things to do,
15,000 people in that 1 square mile.
roughly, and that's a guesstimate.
Sure. 225 showed up to the high school. Where do you imagine all the rest of those people are?
Maybe at family or friends' homes.
Do you think they've all heard about the evacuation and are at work and planning to come back later?
I'm sure. This is a big news event in the city of Cudahy, and I'm sure that they've heard from a friend or a family member or seen it on TV or the radio.
By the fact that you've opened up, or Milwaukee is now helping with water, are you confident then you will not run out of water?
No, I'm not confident that we won't run out of water. That's why I've asked all residents of Cudahy and St. Francis to really do their best to conserve water. If they can turn off the dishwasher or not water the lawn today or water their flowers, we're asking them not to do that today.
There was a report on the idea where the fire started. Do you have an idea of what started the fire?
We do not. The fire will be fully investigated once it's put out. And the investigation has already begun. Our police department has already begun the investigation.